Yo, what's going on, guys? Me back here. I just want to say drama, guys. So basically, before I get to the rest of the video, I just want to say I did make a Minecraft video on this, but it ended up not working. Basically, I completely derped out, which I normally don't do this that much, but basically, I recorded the whole video, and I didn't really feel like editing it right after that because we were going to go watch a movie. So just exited out of the recording software somehow thinking it was going to save. I don't know. And then basically, it just ended up not saving at all, and then I basically lost it. But basically, in that video, I got a God Sword, because I traded it for a Lifesteal 5 really good book that I opened. I opened up a bunch of chests, and explained some stuff that I'm also going to explain a little bit in this video. So basically, guys, there's been so much drama on factions. But basically, so much drama happened in the last couple days of factions that I thought I couldn't just, not make a video about it as soon as possible. So basically, what happened is the mod base unfortunately got raided. It had a lot of blazes that had, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, I don't know how remember because how many there was because I really wasn't there that much, but 2 or 3 IGs, and I think they had 1 or 2 mushrooms, and which were really overpowered guys, and it was just a small base, but they had filter regions and then a bunch of wraps that were hard to break through. But basically, these guys had these claims on, if this were claims. They had claims on one of the sides, and you can't see it, so I'm trying to look at my little reflection up here, but they had one of the sides claimed, and basically, they were just couple monsters, so I was like, okay, they're not going to can, I'm going to have to mine up any spawners, but basically, what happened is, I got off for 3 hours, me and Napoleon, Crazy, and one of our allies, to go play on Psycho, and then after Psycho PvP, I had to get off, and basically, what later happened is, the mod base got raided by that faction that had that claim outside. At least that's what I'm guessing. And we got AC-130'd in. They shot over all the walls and perfectly right on top, which I warned them from the beginning to put something on the top because I feel like we're getting AC-130'd. Anyways, what happened. Basically, Official Fruit was on and blamed it all on me, the leader of the faction. I mean, I understand blaming it on a member, but why would the leader of the faction raid their own? That doesn't make any sense. And basically, he ended up, I wasn't really here, I just know Napoleon was telling me all this, but he ended up basically raging, saying F this faction, and then left. There's more to the story, I'm just saying the, old part of it, and I'll get more in depth later on in the video. And then basically, I had to kick Hads. Sorry, Hads, you didn't really do a lot of too much bad stuff, but I mean, you're brothers with Hads, and so I can't trust you if Fruit left, and then you were still in the faction. I'm sorry, it's just, I can't trust you. But basically, they've been doing so much stuff recently that has just been annoying me and a lot of the faction members. So basically, first off, we built this whole new base area, mined out this whole entire mountain. It took us forever to do. It was going to be such a cool new base. And then they built a whole new base, and since they actually worked on it, which they never really worked on any base, except for build a box on the very top for themselves to hoard all the blazes, which doesn't make any sense. Basically, they made a base thinking that everyone was going to live there, and it was a one-chunk base, and it wasn't even, perfectly lined up in the chunks. They didn't even use chunk borders or anything, but basically, they made a one-chunk base, which could only fit one blaze grinder, and I was like, there's, 5, 6 of us that are sharing that area, and you only have one blaze grinder, and so I really didn't understand that too much, and they were getting, millions off, killing people in god sets and stuff, and then selling it or wearing it. And I don't think they really spent any of that money on spawners for the faction. And basically they were like, you guys can't live here, you have to change your name to official blah blah blah, just because they actually worked on the base. I thought that they could keep the whole base. Later on I convinced them to share the base a little bit, but still they were a little lenient. So basically that's kind of what first kind of started me thinking, oh my god, they're really annoying. Well, really what first started it was when they built the box in the top of our old base and put a bunch of blazes in there without sharing it to the rest of us. But then they built that other base that doesn't make any sense to me either, because, I mean, it's we had this whole area blast mined out and ready, and then you just tell us, oh, we built a base, we're not moving. That's that doesn't make any sense. I'm the leader of the faction. Everyone else in the faction wants to do it except for you two. I know you guys are mods, but head mod, leader, and 3 other mods overpower you, as well as every other member in the faction. So basically, I'll start off with Fruit and end off with Hads. Basically, Hads wasn't as bad, but still just really obnoxious at the time. Fruit, but basically, Fruit, he's just been picking on one player in particular in my faction, and he's just been kind of mean to a lot of people recently, and I've just been kind of sick of him treating our members like that. So basically, he was changing his title to, white trash and all stuff, and I understand it's a joke, but if he's telling the owner that you're bullying him, that's kind of a sign to stop. But even when you keep doing it after the owner me tells you to stop and you keep doing it, it makes it even more obnoxious. And so basically, he told him he'd stop bullying him, and this is Fruit. Fruit told one of the members in particular he'd stop bullying him if he gave him his god legs. I'm talking like they had nature's wrath on them. I'm pretty sure they were a full 9 lore too, and like really, really good legs. He said if you give those legs to me, that he would quit actually bullying me. And then even after he gave him his god legs, he still continued to bully him for a long time, and I was planning on kicking them anyways. And then later that day, no, it was the next day I'm pretty sure, but I already knew that they were kind of being jerks. Basically, we all pitched in like $1 mil each, and then Crazy, the one that was being bullied, pitched in about $3 mil, and we all bought this boss egg that we were going to get tons of legendary chest from, and we were just going to make so much bank off it. It was going to be like the coolest thing ever. Basically, it got like ambushed, and well, Hads and Official failed to tell me that they broke the crushers in the spawn derp, which is like the main part of a derp. It's how you basically kill the people in your derp. So basically, they didn't tell me that. We hit all these people because they spawned right outside our spawn derp, because why would you spawn it anywhere else? And basically, they overtook it, got most of the chests, and we were trying to hit them in the derp. And so they basically, since the crushers didn't work, and I didn't know until we were down there that the crushers didn't work, basically, they ender pearled into like the actual derp where we are there to hit them, and they wrecked me. I lost a good set. Crazy, the one that paid most of it and had to trade his god legs to Official, lost a full 9 lore god set, and so many people just lost so much good stuff. And basically, Hads didn't help us. While we're all down there getting wrecked in the derp, he was there kidding the boss. I understand he wanted a chest, but it's like, help us, we're getting wrecked. And so basically, what ended up happening is he died, but he did like a bunch of damage on him, so basically he got a legendary and an ultimate, and I said, you know what, and everyone was saying this, like, at least give the ultimate to the guy that paid 3 mil, considering that you only paid 1 mil, at least give him the ultimate. Basically, he heard us say that a couple times, ended up leaving the Discord, opened both of them off camera, and then didn't give anything to the rest of the people that paid more money than he did. So that really, I mean, I don't think I've ever been more mad at someone at that time in my entire life. I was like, come on. Like, I wasn't even mad for me. I was mad that Crazy didn't get the actual chests. So basically, long story short, we are now truced with like three or four really, really good PvP factions. We're truced with Quotation Mark and their sister faction. So we are pretty much covered at Hills for a while now. They are very good at derping, very good. They have, I think Quotation said he had like, I'm not counting, but I think he had like 4 natures and 7 divines or something, like insane god sets. I'm just thinking, oh my goodness, you know, what an honor to be chosen by him. So basically, he's kind of helping me out. I mean, obviously by not killing me at all ways, but also giving me some tips, because I wouldn't say I'm a rookie leader, but I don't think I've ever had a faction this big and powerful, so I'm not going to complain. Also, guys, if you guys want to see a different factions channel, one of the members in my faction, well, mod, called Napoleon, he has a channel which I will link down below in the description, guys. Go to him. He uploads maybe once, twice a week, something around that. Basically, he's probably going to upload more often now that he's actually getting subscribers. He's only at like 11, guys, and he has a lot of videos, so come on, give him a shout out. He puts a lot of work in his videos, you guys can tell. And he just learned how to record the screen and the audio at the same time, so it's going to be pretty sweet. So yeah, guys, definitely go sub to him, sub to the other two, Trollark and Quack Halfling. They're uploading like crazy, especially Quack Halfling, guys. He's at, I think, like 50 subscribers, really close to that, so go help him if he's not there already to at least hit 50. Trollark, he's still working on his channel a little bit. He just doesn't really know what to upload. He doesn't have a lot of stuff to upload recently, so I'm definitely going to try to push him to upload that a little more. So yeah, basically, guys, I am now friended with Quotation Marks. Some people are going to not like me, some people are going to love me. It just depends on who you are and your side of that. And guys, before I end the video, I obviously don't have my headset on. I want to talk straight to you guys. Thank you so much for the recent support, guys. We're, last time I checked, at 175 subscribers, which is actually insane, guys. I hit 100 only like 2, 3, 4 maybe max months ago, and we're already almost double that, guys. It took me like 4 years to hit 100 subscribers, and I mean, obviously my uploads are really off for the first 2 years, but still, I mean, it took me about a year and a half, okay, to get my first 100. And then after that, guys, we have been cruising. Almost every time I check, I'm up 1 or 2 subscribers. One time I was up 8, and I was like, oh my, like, it's actually insane, the support, guys. And it just makes me so happy to know that you guys are actually liking my videos. I'm getting almost 30, 40 views a video, which just means so much to me. I'm getting a lot of likes. Thank you so much. But anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna end the episode here. Again, sorry for the poop quality webcam. I obviously don't have the best webcam. And one thing I'm gonna fix is obviously, guys, my keyboard is right next. I'm probably not gonna be able to pull my mic. Yeah, I can't. But basically, that's probably really loud. But my mic is right here. Wait, right here, and my keyboard is all right here. So they're both very close to each other. I'm actually gonna get a kind of cheap little like $20 mic arm that can just hold up the snowball like more right here, so it's not as loud. The keyboard obviously still gonna hear it. It's not gonna be as loud though. So anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna wrap up the video. Basically, I just went through kind of some drama recently on factions. Thank you, Ian, and I'm gonna fix that mic. So anyways, if you guys like the video, make sure to leave a like, and as always, I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Peace.